Hey, sir. You fixing to move in? Huh?
You remember me? For a long time.
Yeah, I remember you.
How you doing?
You're the one that screwed me over.
I didn't screw you over. You think I did, but I didn't. I didn't screw you over in any kind of way.
By letting all them people take advantage of my house over
I
here?
didn't let nobody take advantage of it. They come in and
Come on,
before,
Jeff.
After I got there was nobody like that here whenever I was here.
Come on, Jeff.
I have one or two people here that I'm so nice with.
Well, if I'm supposed to be so crazy, number one,
Hey, help Cynthia out. Help Cynthia. Help her, please.
if I'm supposed to be so crazy, number one, and if I'm supposed to be so crazy, number two, according to the man that you're renting from here, Mr. Ridgway, how come you're bringing children around me?
What do you mean bringing children around? What are you talking about?
According to him, I'm a pedophile. Me and my brother was having sex. I was having sex with a dog. I was being a peeping Tom and all the above, according to that man.
I don't know. That's what he's saying, but I don't think that about you. I mean, just because he's saying it, don't mean I believe it. You know, I don't care what he thinks. I don't care what anybody thinks.
Well, because of the circumstances towards what has happened in the past, I know you love your children and everything, and your children are innocent pertaining to the circumstances. But I'm going to let you know right now, I can't be a pleasant neighbor to you. I mean, I'll be a neighbor as far as saying hi and bye. I ain't going to try to run you off the road or purposely try to sabotage your stuff or nothing like that. But as far as being a good neighbor, pertaining to what has happened over here with David dying, and y'all taking all that stuff out of his trailer and my trailer too? No.
Yes, I didn't take anything. I went to jail. What did I take? How did I take anything?
You went to jail after the fact.
I went to jail while I was still.
You was still at large. Could the children go somewhere else where they don't want to listen to this conversation?
I'll be right there, babe. I'm up right there. Stay out of the bush.
That's a child too.
Geneva. Go play with Sissy. Go play with Sissy. Geneva, go play with Sissy.
What you're doing here is forming an ingredients of catastrophe. Yes, sir. By you moving this close to me, knowing what has happened in the past pertaining to me allowing for you to did you ever try to pay me back on the money that you rightfully owed me over there for staying in David's trailer for about 2 weeks?
No, I did 8 months in jail, and I haven't been out there very long.
I ain't got nothing to do with all that.
But I'm gonna pay you while I'm in jail. You know what I mean?
But listen to me carefully, Jeff. Listen to me carefully.
Never give me a chance. You're assuming that I did these things.
I'm assuming your friends did these things. You allowed for all these people that you was associated with at the time to come over here and take advantage of me, which the fault falls upon you, because you was responsible towards allowing for them to come over here. Was you not?
Nobody did anything to your property while I was here.
Was you not driving my brother's vehicle?
Yes, I was. I took care of it, put a damn fuel pump on it, changed the oil in it.
A fuel pump?
Yeah, I had to put a fuel pump on it. I replaced the fuel pump and I went to pick apart, pull apart or whatever, and got one from there to replace it. It ran fine after that. I mean, it was from day one. It kept dying, wouldn't hardly start, wouldn't hardly stay crank, it was sputtering down the road.
First I've heard anything about a fuel pump. But they stole stereo equipment. They stole some guns. Your people, your friends, whoever you had invited over there. I think it was your mother's sister. I think it was some of her people. But what you're forming here is an ingredients of catastrophe, because, dude, you know me, and you've done already had a bad play.
I don't want it to be like that, you know what I'm saying?
Have we had a bad play?
I mean, I guess so, since you say that. I guess so.
You know so.
I didn't do anything to hurt you. I was grateful for my time here. sorry things went the way they did, and I'll try to make it up to you in any way that I can as far as what I'm responsible for, Jimmy. Yes, I was here, but while I was here, the things that were here were here. Nothing come off this property, nothing.
Dude, they took the cameras. They took the security cameras.
It wasn't somebody just come and robbed you, or somebody completely out of the.
Because the cop up here inside, don't you, caught all of them. And that's whenever he went to my jail cell, because I was in jail at the time.
Okay, who did he catch then, and why aren't they being prosecuted?
I don't have a clue who all they was. They was all out here, but
He didn't do nothing about it.
no.
Well, that don't make any damn sense. Sounds like the cops didn't do it. Where was that?
You was between point A and point B. You remember you was in jail for a while, and then you wound up getting out of jail because your mother bonded you out. And then within about a 2 to 3 week period there,
I was out of jail and then went back in.
you went right back in.
Sorry.
And during that time that you was out, I had guns being stolen. I had security cameras being stolen. I had David stereo. All kinds of stuff got taken out here, Jeff. Do you really think it's wise for you to move this close to me?
Yes, I hope so. I hope
Really?
I hope everything could be solved somehow. Yes. I don't want no bad blood with anybody. I think a lot of them still do.
I've got extremely bad blood with the guy that owns this freaking property, and as far as I'm concerned, he's allowing for you to come over here, knowing that me and you've had a bad entanglement. He's allowing for you to come over here, hoping that things will even escalate and even go further out of hand. Because this guy over here is a lunatic. He was saying that I was stalking a girl over here. The whole community was against me, man. The whole community was against me. Just simply because of my religious convictions.
Yeah, you know I've had your back on all that stuff. You know I don't feel the same way. I don't hold the same views that they do. You know?
And I'm not saying that you deliberately allowed for people to come over here that was associated with either you or your mother's sister that took advantage of me the way that they did. But I'm just letting you know, man, I don't think this is a wise idea, Jeff, for you to come over here like this, because you know that I know you. It's almost like an entrapment deal.
I'm not trying to be an entrapment.
And especially if I'm supposed to be a pedophile, if I'm supposed to be all the things that Donald Ridgway keeps accusing me of, how come you're bringing children out here on this block?
I don't know what Don accused you of.
He has spread it all over the community that I was a sex offender.
I don't care what he says. I don't care. It doesn't hold anything in my life any kind of way whatsoever.
It must, because you're renting from him.
It's a very cheap place, and I need a place to go. I've been on the streets basically since I've been out.
Well, I'm not going to be able to be a pleasant neighbor to you. Like I said, I ain't going to deliberately try to run you off the road, or throwing nails out in your driveway so that you have flats or whatever. But I'm letting you know, because of the circumstances that has happened, not only with you and your mother's sister, but pertaining to the landlord that's renting this property out to you. I just think it's very, very unwise, Jeff, and I think you know it is too. Regardless of if the man's letting you stay there for free.
I don't think so.
For free.
I think in my heart that things can change, and I think that maybe we can somehow solve our bad blood between each other. I really hope so. Otherwise, I'll stay out of your way, best I can.
Vice versa.
God bless you.
This is the character while I was in jail. Wound up talking me into letting him come out here and stay at my brother's trailer right over there. And in doing so, I also told him where the key was to my trailer, and he can sit there and say what he wants to say about his innocence, but the fact of the matter is, we got burnt. David got all kinds of guns and